We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
All right, I am now in the kitchen with Theresa Roman, who is a volunteer for the Oklahoma Home and Community Education Group. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Well, and Oklahoma Home and Community Education does a lot of things in the community. They do community service. They also educate home people on various things. And one of the things,
Nutrition, cooking.
yes.
Important life skills.
Very much important life skills. And one of the things that I have learned through something that happened to me in January is eating healthier. And I was diagnosed with breast cancer in January. And since then I've lost 30 to 35 pounds and I've changed my whole eating diet.
So you chose to kind of approach everything from a full, lifestyle perspective.
Yes, and taking home and community education with me and showing them and displaying things to them also.
You mentioned to me before that you are primarily vegan.
90%, and when I do eat protein, it's probably once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week? Mm-hmm. So you're actually making us a dish that people might make with pasta, but you're choosing to use vegetables instead.
Zucchini.
Zucchini,
all right. And let's
right.
start with that. This is a spiralizer, and I'm going to turn the oven on. Is this it here?
Here we go, right there on that back burner. You have the front burner?
The front burner. Yes.
Here we go, a little fire under it.
Yes. And this zucchini has already been washed, and what I'm going to do, there's a thick side and a thin side, depending on if you like thick spaghetti or thin spaghetti.
And where does one acquire a spiralizer?
A spiralizer can be found at your local department stores. They have them at Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond. And this is a manual one.
So you're going to just take that zucchini and
yes,
just twist it on in there?
Yes, and it's very interesting how it comes out. And before I do that, I'm actually going to put some coconut oil in there. I have discovered that coconut oil is very good for you, and it cooks at a very low temperature, so you don't have to keep it too high at all.
Right. Now, are you using a raw virgin coconut oil, or is this refined?
No, this is raw.
Raw.
Virgin.
So really, when you say low temperature, I mean don't heat it over about 260, 265. Otherwise, you might.
It'll melt fast, as you can see. It's looking like water that's in there.
It's very much so, but it's a great healthy oil.
Yes. And what we're going to do is leave the skins on there. Do you know that the skins are high in antioxidant?
Absolutely packed with nutrients.
And when you spiralize it, it comes out in long strands.
It looks like noodles.
Yes, it does, except it's healthier.
Absolutely.
And zucchini is high in potassium.
How cool is that?
Yes, it is very cool. I'm going to do several of them. And I have if you would like to grab my funny looking tongs there.
Funny looking tongs here.
Yeah, and flip that down and it opens up.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And you want to be careful not to grab your fingers on it. And even out the center, I don't know if you noticed or not.
That was yes.
It's spiralized out. We're going to do another one. And I'll stir it around.
If you want to stir, I'll twist.
Oh, have fun at
twisting. So you can work right on through into the next portion of the recipe.
Yes.
So you said, if I don't drop it, so you said that you're going to do this with avocado and garlic.
Yes.
Another two sources of.
And then what we do with this,
nutrition.
we are going to make the avocado sauce. So I'm going to turn this down.
Okay.
And the avocado, we want to cut it, and it should open right up, and cut that in half,
Because you're going to mash this, right? So
Yes,
you're not
in this
necessarily
bowl.
worried about pretty little cubes. Just get it open and get it out.
That's right. And avocado is, although it's high in fat, it is the good fat.
Good fat, yes.
And the good fat actually will help with reducing cholesterol. And through this process, my cholesterol came down and my triglycerides came down.
Wow.
With no statins. Now, I would still be aware of, go with doctor's orders and all that.
Absolutely.
But I was surprised that it happened. I wasn't
I don't know too
expecting
many
it at
doctors
all.
that are going to complain about you improving your dietary habits. Now, where did you find this particular recipe? Where did you go for inspiration when you decided that you needed to clean up your kitchen a little bit?
I read several books on changing health and how to eat better, but the inspiration came from inside me, and I didn't realize that I had it until I was forced to do it.
And how is your family responding?
Oh, they're very supportive, and
They like the dishes you're feeding them?
oh yes.
All right, so we stir this zucchini up. About how long are we cooking this?
The recipe calls for 3 to 5 minutes on there.
So pretty. And you've got your
Yeah.
avocado going.
And I am going to just cut this other avocado here. If someone would like to grab my avocado from the refrigerator, that would be good.
I can do that.
Okay, it's actually in the refrigerator over here on the other side. That's okay. And I think somebody's going to get it then. I'm going to also add garlic. And the garlic, what that does is it adds lots of flavor to
Spice.
it. Yes.
Richness, kind of that savory.
And do you know that avocado is antibacterial, antifungal, and it's also good for getting colds?
I did not know that. I just know it's delicious. I know that it's full of good fats. I know that that's
Good fats, and it also lowers cholesterol, and it also helps with your good cholesterol, your HDL, which you want to bring up.
Now, are we adding some of this avocado sauce to the pan?
No, that goes on top of the noodles.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. One more.
One more.
Yes, we're going to add a little bit more coconut oil in there.
All right. Well, can we put a plate of this together and take over to our host?
Yes, we are going to do that. Put it in there with the avocado sauce.
Okay.
And where's my spoon? I had my spoon here. Oh, here it is. We are going to add olive oil to this.
And so that's garlic, olive oil, avocado.
And I also have in here parsley,
Okay.
cilantro,
Yum.
and basil.
Nice.
Yes.
And the almonds, are those almonds?
Yes, these are slivered almonds that's going to go on top of that also.
Oh, what a pretty dish.
And then inside here we also have lemon. And I don't know if you know anything about lemons, but when we want to squeeze a lemon, you want to
roll that
roll
on
it
the
out
countertop.
on the countertop to get the juices going, and you cut it in half. Make sure you take the seeds out. We don't want the seeds inside here.
So right here, you come down.
And we will squeeze the lemon in here.
Ugh.
You're doing very well.
These are very interesting tongs.
Would you like me to cut that for you?
That would be awesome. That spiralized that whole zucchini into
whole
one
zucchini,
really
yes.
long ribbon.
Yes. And I am going to put
It's the never-ending zucchini noodle.
It's like
All
Lady and
right.
the Tramp when they,
That's right. This could be a seriously romantic meal if necessary. All right, top it with some beautiful avocado sauce. I like all the herbs that are in that.
And one more thing I'm going to add to that is the slivered almonds.
Nice crunch, some texture there.
Yes, and I've already added the salt and pepper in there, so it might not need anything.
Excellent. Well, I think I will take this over to the host. Thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen here today.